when you earn a championship opportunity in the UFC strawweight division, you have really done something. Any of these women in the top 10 on any given Saturday night might be able to beat the champion. Your opportunity beckons here tonight.
Yeah, she's a great fighter. And she has prepared herself to go and become the champion. Easier said than done. We all know that. But when you talk to this woman, she believes it's only a matter of time before she has that belt wrapped around her waist. But I don't know if she even understands how much life changes when that happens.
She did say to us in the fighter meeting, though, I'm not blind to the fact that if I don't win tonight, I may never get another crack at the strawweight title. We'll see if she can maximize the moment. So she became China's first UFC champion back in 2019, became a two-division champ in 2022, and most people believe, Daniel, that Zhang Weili is the best 115-pound fighter in the world.
I believe she's the best. I mean, even in the losses, she seemed to be the best. We saw her beat Carlos Parza the way that she did. We saw her distance herself from Joanna Jędrzejczyk down in Singapore. And it seems as though now she's going to bring stability to this weight class, a weight class where the belt's been passed around quite a bit. But tonight she has a big challenge on her hands if she wants to stay the champion. Because once again, when you're staring at a hungry young challenger like this, you can leave nothing or take nothing for granted.
And I think that's been a big part of Zhang Weili's success, right? Keeping her feet on the pavement, focused on the task at hand. And we'll see how it goes for her here tonight in a matchup that she is favored to win. Our tale of the tape for this strawweight championship fight. We send it inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Strawweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Xiaonan. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Strawweight Champion of the World, Zhang Weili.
So Herb Dean, third man in there for this one.
Ready.
All right, so here we are in Las Vegas, Nevada, inside the T-Mobile Arena. This has really become the UFC's home base here in Vegas since 2016, and you competed on that inaugural night. UFC 200 was a big one.
I got to stand across the octagon from one of the greatest fighters of all time, Anderson Silva. But the roof was blown off at UFC 200. So many stars and legends competed on that night. I'm glad I was able to stand amongst them tonight. You get to make your mark on this great arena.
Oh, nice straight. That'll work. All right, so 1 minute into this fight and not much to dissect in terms of action. You may need to go use the restroom. Might be a good time.
John, is it time? Concession break. I'll be back with a hot dog. Beautiful strike.
All right, early round action here, and Zhang Weili not wasting any time finding a home for that right hand.
A beautiful right hand. You know, we saw this in the Jessica Andrade fight, her title-winning performance, where she overwhelmed her with that shot that put her out. Zhang Weili is a tremendous athlete, and when she explodes into this punch, she is as good as they come.
Both fighters throwing heat now.
Nice kick.
Right on the button. Oh, high kick lands flush. Just missed with the left there. Under 2 minutes to go. Sniffed that one out as she blocks the kick. Takedown defense is there.
Oh, nice elbow. Beautiful kick lands there.
Starting to show some signs of bruising. She's almost smirking about it, right? But
yeah,
got to address it.
You can't laugh at it now. You can't laugh it off. You've got to do a better job of addressing it and deter your opponent from going back to the well, because otherwise it'll just get worse and worse.
Zhang Weili with an entry here and able to connect on that one too. Beautifully done.
I watched Weili hit pads, and I was amazed at the hand speed that she displayed in that short video clip. This is a fantastic striker, an unbelievable performer, and a great UFC champion.
Get some water. Perfect. How do you feel? Awesome. Your cardio is great. You're working great. Everything you did in the gym is...
All right, well, what a round it was. You know, she kicks like a mule, and that kicking game was on full display in that round, champ.
And you see the damage that it's done to her opponent. Her opponent's limping back to the corner. She's moving much more slowly as the fight is going on. That was a great game plan developed by her and her coaches.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round 2 is underway. All right, here we go with our next round. Previous round, both fighters had their moments. We'll see who takes the upper hand.
Both had their moments, but nobody really stood out. Nobody separated themselves from the other fighter. Which of these two women is going to be able to really charge out ahead in the next round? Nice combination by the champ.
Oh, right hand lands again for Zhang Weili.
Zhang Weili's starting to feel it now, man. She's starting to get off of that right hand. She's throwing it more often now because she has found that she can land it at will.
There's that kick. Nice crack there. One of her coaches, the captain, Eric Albarracin, has said Zhang Weili is the most gifted athlete he's ever coached, man or woman.
What a great block. She's really on point tonight.
Oh, another beautiful kick to the thigh. She has attacked that area to great effect here tonight.
She said that was in the game plan. That's worked every part of the body. Right now, the target is the thigh, and she is attacking it effectively.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Oh, beautiful straight right hand. Another nice kick there. Solid series of kicks. They're all landing now.
Come on, let's work.
All right, so she did it again. Another strike effectively targeting that already bruised and damaged area on the upper leg.
She's doing a great job of getting her foot and her shin to the target. She said that the leg kicks would be very key for her in this fight. She's showing that that's true.
Well, she has certainly picked up the pace here in round 2 and starting to find herself in the pocket a little bit. She was a little bit hesitant in round 1. No hesitancy whatsoever here in round 2. She has clearly found her rhythm and range. Oh, that's a good strike there by Zhang Weili. Leg kick now.
There you go. Stand tight. Stand tight. Get the double leg.
Well, this is one of the more active rounds we have seen all night long. Both of these women have realized success with the striking, and both seem damaged.
It's always fun when you get a fight like this, where you see the blood on both sides, where you see the swelling on both sides, where you see the concern from both fighters recognizing that, wow, I've got my equal in front of me. Let's see who can push through and get the victory.
15 seconds remain in the round.
hurt bad, John.
Oh, saved by the bell there. There's the horn, end of the round. Thankfully, she will live to see another round. So back to the stool. She only has 60 seconds here to recover. We'll see if her corner physically and mentally can keep her in this fight. What a seminal moment there at the end of the round. All right, let's now look back at some of the action from that previous round, and she got knocked down. Didn't see that strike coming.
No, she didn't see it coming. She had taken a lot leading up to that. It wasn't one strike that hurt her. It was an accumulation of the damage she had taken that put her in that spot. She's tough, but let's see if she can turn the action around as we go forward.
Ready, fight. Ready.
Round 3 of a possible 5. Nice job to get the foot off the canvas and to the target quickly. Beautiful inside leg kick by Zhang Weili. All right, so her movement defensively left a lot to be desired early on, and now she's got an obvious limp because of those leg kicks.
Yeah, those leg kicks have been so damaging. To have someone in front of you that is so intent on landing that certain strike and then to see her desired effect, it's going to be very difficult to keep her off of that leg kick now. Big shot lands for both guys.
Oh, and she lands the hook. Well, how impressive is this young woman? High volume of strikes in the previous round and picking up exactly where she left off here and not really showing any signs of slowing down. She looks like she could go 10 hard 5s tonight if need be. Trying to stay heavy here as best she can. Zhang's in half guard. Making all these shots count. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Zhang Weili. Well, we're becoming a broken record. Another ground strike landed by her there. All right, into full guard here, DC. Where does she go from here?
She needs to be passing. Right away passing. Trying to pass and get good ground and pound on.
Oh, beautiful job by her there to reverse the position on the ground.
And there you go, again, half guard.
Ground and pound, the hammer Mark Coleman would be proud. DC, I know you got my back. She's got her back, and she could do a lot of damage from here.
I've got your back, as I'm your boy, J.A. She's got her back as if she wants to end her night right now. She's got to be very careful.
Outstanding grappling battle, and now back to the feet. Huge response from the crowd. We'll see who has the advantage here.
Big response from the crowd. They appreciate high-level mixed martial arts, and it's exactly what they just got between these two young women.
Oh, huge connection by her there.
Massive shot land. How's she going to try to find the next shot that'll finish the fight?
Well, she's got a good jab, missed with it there. Man, high volume of strikes in this round as she continues to land and pour it on. It's amazing that she has been able to maintain this aggression with her striking throughout this fight. That's 3 rounds. We're now headed to the championship rounds.
Okay, that was a good round. Owning her, you're taking her down at will. You're going to go out there and take her down and submit her this time, okay? I don't want no ground them, pound them. We're not trying to hurt her. We're trying to get the done.
All right, let's take a look back at some of the replays. You knew she came in with the book on her as a kicker, and her opponent did nothing to adjust.
Her opponent didn't check one kick, so why would she not continue down that path? Why would she not continue to throw her hands just to set up those beautiful, nasty kicks? And she is landing them with full force every time she throws it.
Ready to fight? Ready.
We have arrived at the 4th round fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, 4th round is now underway as we get to the championship rounds. What is a fighter's mindset when you get to this 16th minute of a fight?
This is when you understand that nothing is ever going to be harder. This is the hardest round in fighting. This is going to really test your will and your desire to become champion.
Oh, she landed another strike to the body there. Very smart to work that body late in the fight when her opponent is fatigued. You didn't see a lot of that from her earlier in the fight. She is certainly getting after it now.
Beautiful jab lands.
Back and forth we go. One of the better fights of the year, unless, of course, you like defense. A lot of damage being doled out on both sides.
A lot of damage being doled out. Both of these women are doing a great job of standing on a quarter, standing in a phone booth, and just beating each other up. It's going to come down to who wins this fight.
Nice kick there by Zhang Weili. Under 3 minutes to go in round 4. Oh, she's really starting to put together some significant body shots here, attacking both sides now.
It got checked.
Finish it. Finish it.
Hard shots landing on both sides here. Oh, she gets inside and gets the single collar tie. Man, these kicks by her are just solid, and she is showing no signs of slowing down.
No signs of slowing down. She can throw as many kicks as her opponent will allow her to.
Mainly going for the leg kick. Nothing doing there. Man, her calf is just mangled. I know Bilal Muhammad says this is a toughness equation. I'm not sure how much longer she's going to be able to stay in this fight.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like she's about done. You know, she's going to switch her stances. It won't matter as much because she's not as good of a conventional fighter. Switching stances will save her a bit, but it will limit all of her other weapons.
Ooh. Zhang's nose is bleeding now. Look at the inside leg kick. She grounds her opponent now. Could be the beginning of the end, champ.
She hurt her very badly with that big leg kick.
Deep now.
Beautiful timing there. Nice takedown lands.
All right, so there's the horn indicating the end of the round. We will keep an eye on this cut. You see the cut man racing in there. Cut, it looks like it's on the bridge of the nose. He'll try to shut that thing and prevent it from being a factor for her here moving forward. Looks like he'll close it up now. Well, no surprise to see her opponent continue to attack that cut on the bridge of her nose.
Nasty cut on the bridge of her nose. She wasn't moving her head, and she is now paying for it. Her opponent now will be even more aggressive in her approach to try and advance the damage to her nose that she's already dealing with.
Fifth and final round, forthcoming.
Oh, I mean, she's fighting a fantastic fight.
Oh, she's got her kicking game going now. She continues to punish the body yet again, just as she did in the last round, picking up exactly where she left off. Well, that thigh is a mess of bruises at this stage of the fight. We might get a doctor stoppage here if she doesn't address that.
The doctor might need to come in and take her blood to see if she's still capable of continuing this fight. She's been battered, she's been bruised, and I don't think many would have an issue if this fight is stopped. Game of inches right there, boy. Wow. It was good night if that landed.
Nice punch there by Zhang.
That was a nice takedown, yes.
All right, full guard here if you're the bottom fighter. Trying to prevent the half guard, I would say.
Yes, absolutely. Trying to keep her in full guard, throw up some submission to get back to your feet.
Well, this is a tough fighter to buck off. Very good pressure and work here by Zhang Weili.
Beautiful transition.
Zhang's back in half guard. Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike. Another ground and pound strike lands. Zhang's got the full mount. Nice positional control here. Under 2 minutes now to decide this one. Half guard position for her here, and if you're the bottom fighter, this is truly a case of pick your poison.
Yeah, you got to pick your poison. And if you're on the bottom, you got to be trying to find a way to escape that bottom leg. You cannot allow your opponent, you cannot allow her to sit on your leg and just throw big damaging strikes. You got to make sure you're on an elbow control, an underhook, and get back to your feet.
Oh, huge connection fire there.
Massive shot lands. How's she going to try to find the next shot that'll finish the fight?
What an absolute war. I mean, do we not have the best job in the world? I actually think they might run it back between these two women, but they have gone back and forth all night as we come down the stretch.
In a very competitive fight, these two have really left it all out on the line. Both are injured. Both are beat up. Both look like this fight should have been done a long time ago, but you can never question the spirit of a fighter. And in these two women, we saw two absolute savages.
All right, well, it wasn't easy, that's for sure, and it never is when you're taking on #1 contenders left and right, but a championship effort out of the incumbent tonight.
You saw her championship heart shine through in this fight. She was pushed on so many levels tonight, and she showed that not only is she one of the best champions we have, she is definitely one of the toughest champions we have in the entire UFC.
All right, the official decision is now in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score this contest 48-47. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC strawweight champion of the world, Zhang Weili.
All right, so congratulations to the still UFC strawweight champion of the world, and I am glad my daughters don't fight at 115 pounds.
I mean, she is a